good luck if that chick that you're after and you show up to their parents' house and you're riding one up. Yeah. Well, there are a lot of people out there that are teenagers and want to get on a motorcycle as, like, you know, their first mode of transportation, like right when they turn 16 or whatever. And I am going to say, just my opinion, you can do this if you want to, just my opinion that you probably shouldn't, because, and I'm not going to say it's because like you're going to crash or you don't know what you're going to be doing, because when I was 16, right, everyone has this thought of when they're 16 years old, they're going to crash their first car or whatever. Like, didn't happen to me. Nope. My first car, you know, lasted me all the way from 16 years old until I was about like 23 or so. Sold it. Nothing ever wrong with it. Never gotten a single accident with it. So I'm not going to say that because you have a motorcycle that some shit is going to go down and it's going to be horrible for you. It might not, but that's not the purpose of why I'm saying this. The purpose I'm saying this is because you're going to miss out on a lot of different things. One of the good things about it is that it seats 4 people usually when you get a car, or at least one other person. And when you get a car, your whole world opens up with you and your friends. There's that point in your life where you're a teenager and you're meeting, you know, a lot of new people. You're making new friends because, like, you just came to high school. I think when you're 16, you've been in high school for maybe 1 year or so. I don't know. I don't know how the grading, the scale is of how shit rolls anymore. But when you're in high school, you meet a lot of people, you make a lot of friends, because all the different districts or whatever of elementary schools and middle schools, they kind of like all come together and you're kind of all just shoved into this one big box. So, because of that, you meet new friends, and your friends are going to want to do stuff together. And you can't really do that on a motorcycle. Like, you really cannot. You could like ride one up everywhere that you went to, but that's not really fun, riding one up. Just saying, it's just not. And good luck if that chick that you're after and you show up to their parents' house and you're riding one up. Yeah. They're not gonna be down with that. But I mean, a car, like, I don't know, like you and 3 of your friends in your car, being a teenager and going out, like, it is one of the best times ever. Whether you're going out to eat, you're going out to a local hangout joint, you're going out to hang out with your friends, places or whatever, a pool party, whatever it is, it's awesome. And you're gonna miss out on that if you're on a bike. You're not gonna have that same type of experience. And the same thing is like when you're going to, and I mentioned before, like parties and stuff, same thing when you go to college, things like that. It's like, you're going to want to roll around with your buddies that you just met, and you're going to want to go to parties, you're going to want to go on road trips, you're going to want to do this and that, and bring people along with you. Bring, you know, lots of people, as many people as you can, along with you. And you just simply cannot do that if the motorcycle is your only mode of transportation. If that's it, then you miss out on a lot of that shit. Like, it's not a judge of a person's, you know, character of who has more friends or not, who gets included in like outings and whatever with people. But if you're not there, if you're not able to actively participate in that, you ain't gonna be included. That's just the way it is. The less you interact with people, the less you're gonna be included in stuff and having fun and all that other kind of junk. So, I mean, just know that if the bike's all you got, unless you're riding with them all the time, which people find to be a pain in the ass, I mean, you got to kind of share. You're going to miss out on a bunch, even if you are riding with them a lot. Sometimes it's good just to be like the guy that's behind the wheel that's taking people places, because you're going where you want to go, not where they want to go, and you're bringing them on with your kind of like little adventure. So, I mean, that's why I preface this by saying don't pick a motorcycle as your first vehicle. Just don't, because you're gonna miss out on a shit ton of fun. I mean, a shit ton of fun and crazy moments and all the other shit. Just rolling around town with your buddies is like the best, and you fucking, so many random things happen to you when you actually do that. If you are in the position that you want to get a bike and you're a young dude or whatever, like, get a car first and then get a bike. And then that opens up the other side of the world where, like, you might meet people that ride bikes or whatever. But know that not a lot of people around your age are going to be riding motorcycles. It's just not, because there's not a lot around them. So you're going to be meeting up with a little bit older type of group, but not that same type of age group. Like, you're not going to meet that many 16-year-olds or high schoolers that have bikes. Get a car first, get that squared away, and then get your bike. That's what I say when you're younger. Then if you get older and you're like, ah, fuck it. Like, you know, I got my friends and I know who my buddies are, and that stage has passed where you guys are just going out after school, just cruising for hours and hours. Once that stage is over, yeah, if you want to just have a bike as your only mode of transportation, by all means, go ahead. You can do probably, I don't know, about 75% of what you actually need to do on a motorcycle. And there's that 25% where you're going to need a car, of course, because it's like, sometimes it's going to be hard for you guys. Like, if you're going on a date or whatever, and you go pick her up on a motorcycle, some chicks aren't cool with that. You know, they're not going to want to do that. They're not going to want to put a helmet on and get their hair all messed up. They're not going to want to trust you with, you know, their life, essentially, because they don't know who you are. There's all these types of things that come that are drawbacks of just having a bike only, but not to say that you can't do it. You can definitely do it. Weather and all that other kind of stuff. I mean, if you're living in a place that snows, it actually gets 4 seasons, yeah, you can't just get by with a bike. That's not going to work when it gets colder. But if you're living in a place that's warm, yeah, sure, go ahead, give it a try. You know, what worst is going to happen to you is that you're going to get wet. You're going to need to rely on some of your buddies, of course, when you actually get stuff and go and buy stuff that doesn't fit in your backpack. Furniture, like, you know, TVs, appliances, all that kind of shit, or even parts for your actual bike. You may need someone to actually come with you and pick up that shit, which can be kind of annoying. I guess you're not completely like self-reliant. That's one of the things. It's like I like being independent, like, so I don't have to depend, you know, on other people for me to get like basic shit done. That's just all it is. And you can't do that with a bike. You're always going to have someone's number ready to call when you need them to do something, to pick them up or carry something in their car for you, or to go somewhere, or you're going across country, or whatever it is. Picking people up from the airport, all that kind of shit. You need a car for that. So there it is, man. There's my thoughts. So hopefully you guys are my ramblings for just riding around whatever today. But that is all I got. So until next time, I will speak to you guys later. Peace.